What's going on, Sean?
It's another Friday night, and we have Reed with us.
We certainly do.
Nope.
What's up?
It's happening.
Not too
It's
much.
happening.
We have New Englanders Staycation from Trillium. They're 7% Sabro single hopped IPA. I'm gonna pour.
It is really cool.
Mike, what did you just open? I hate you both. The can's already poured. I've already been drinking it. It was worth the joke.
Tell me about it.
It was also kind of funny because Reed and I were sitting at the table at White Birch, and we both just kept adding to it.
Oh man, yeah, we went a little crazy with that.
So, anyway, so this one here, I mean, this is really gorgeous here too. This the head's a little less dense than I expected. It's a little like lighter, frothier.
Yeah.
But it got like it got a nice yellow orange kind of a hue. It's sort of similar to a beer we had earlier, Sean. If you,
Yep.
On the, and I think it has Sabro like the one we had earlier.
Yeah,
too.
this is straight Sabro, New England Staycation.
So
It's still amazing.
all right, you guys want to get a nose on this?
I already started, yeah. This video is gonna be so
Oh,
over the top.
Oh, so I mean, this is definitely like super fruity, very tropical fruit, coconut forward kind of.
Yeah, and there's even some like candied pineapple rings in there as
Yep.
well. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm also getting
It's almost-
tangerine, but I got tangerine the last
Yeah.
time too. Yeah.
yeah, that might. I think that might just be a Sabro thing.
Yeah, and Sean, I'm getting more pineapple in this one than the Galaxy one we had recently.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's really gorgeous. I'm getting I'm getting some nice like some fruit rind in there as well, like just a little bit of that zest almost.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's the beer that it's reminded me of most, weirdly enough, because I've already had this. Spoiler alert. But it's reminding me on the aroma of fucking Treehouse Super Treat almost.
Oh,
It's
that's
kind of
true.
got that going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
That beer is burned into my brain, and it's just taking me back to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that beer is very good. I remember
That's
the
what-
first time I had it, I only got like a can of it, and I was like, why did I only buy a can of it?
I know, that was awesome.
Ready?
Want to get a taste?
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Hello.
Yeah, it's got that lovely like tangerine, tangelo pithiness. The Sabro comes through great, like with a little bit of the coconut, like and some sugary sweetness. It's definitely one of
But
the
strange-
better Trillium. Sorry, what's strange?
But strange for a Trillium IPA is that like the grain bill is coming through really
Yeah.
clear. It's like you're getting the malt bill right up in your face in like nice cereal grains almost.
Mhm.
Got like a nice earthiness to it.
And it's one of the simpler grits that they used that I can remember recently, with the white wheat and the 2-row.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a very clean, and I think that's a testament to like properly utilizing the Sabro hop. It's still kind of new out there. They're trying to introduce it to everybody. And this is a great example of it. I'm waiting to see when breweries start kind of getting crazier with the grist. Like I'd like to see a Sabro one hop with some flaked oat and flaked wheat in there as
Oh
well.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I love that creamy quality of the oat in there to kind of just let it wash over your palate a little bit more.
I think that's sort of what
But-
Hop Butch has been doing with a lot of their Well, because all their stuff has like a touch of lactose and some oats, and their Sabro beers kind of have that creamier feeling to it. So
Yeah, and the lactose and the oats kind of do a similar thing.
yeah,
You're just not getting as much of the residual sweetness because the oats really impart no sweetness to the beer whatsoever.
No.
Just that creamy quality to it. But
Well, what
Yeah,
I like
it's-
about this, what I like
Go
about
ahead.
this is that the Sabro is the star, but it's not front and center really.
No.
It's just part of the program.
Yeah, the simplicity is like I'm able to pick up the 2-row in this, which is like 2 rows is usually just kind of like a filler. You know what I mean? It's just kind of there to, you know, kind of equalize it a little bit, but it's kind of the star of the show in this.
Yeah, when I first took a sip, it kind of threw me off for a second. I had to kind of reset and figure out kind of what I was tasting, because I was expecting something that was like very, very fruit forward, very I was expecting
Juicy,
yeah, and it got those things, but what it is, it's just unlike typical Trillium IPAs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, where the hops are really overdone. I mean, as most New England IPAs are. This is a very, very pleasant surprise for me.
Yeah, it's you know, the way I'd describe most Trillium IPAs with their in regards to their hopping is aggressive.
Oh yeah.
And this is like nuanced. It's subtle. It's very approachable. I don't think this would offend anybody if I poured it for them, whether they like IPA or not.
That's a classy beer.
Yeah, it is. I have no business drinking it.
So what do you think? I've dominated over here for.
No. I kind of made my piece in the beginning. I really, really love this beer. This is probably one of my favorite. So I know the last one I had, the last IPA I had was the metal alloy 6, and that was my favorite Trillium IPA in a while. This is up there as well. Like, just I don't know. It's these newer beers. Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do with those metal alloys. Like, those batches have all been fucking bangers. I haven't had all of them. I had 1, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
I hope to God they make those repeat offenders, because Jesus Christ, those are some of the best IPAs I've ever had anywhere, not just for Trillium.
Yeah, they're really good.
And that's a testament to metal in general. That's why, you know, I threw in a couple of cans of those, because you know, I'm such a huge fan of that beer.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's got everything that you want in all the right places.
Yep.
And crushable too. Just like this. This is a dangerous beer, because it is 7% and change.
Yeah.
7 on the nose.
70.
As soon as we started, I had to check the can again. I was like, oh, is this a pale? You know, it tastes like 5%. So it doesn't have that big punch to it.
Speaking of the pale, I was thinking this reminds me less of True New Englander and New England's Vacation, but it reminds me more of, remember the single, like, it was lower ABV IPA, it was like 6%. It was the one they did for I think the aquarium, and it was all Sabro.
Oh yeah.
This reminds me of that a lot.
Yep.
You know, because it drinks slower, just like that was. So yeah, I definitely agree, Mike. This definitely drinks under its weight class.
That's really where they made their nut, was with 4 Point, which is.
That's right. That's true.
That's a pale ale. That's not an IPA by definition. You know, whether what they call it and you know what you get in the can. It's a true pale ale. You know, it harkens you back to the early, you know, the Sierra Nevada pale ales. Like, you know, it takes you back to that. And that's really where they made their money, I think.
But I feel like
flagship.
I feel like this sort of has a similar feel to it, though. You know, like, there's no way if I took a sip of this and I'm saying it's 7%, I'm thinking 5.2.
Yeah.
It has. I mean, it has body. It's not that it doesn't have body, but it just doesn't have that alcoholic punch that you start to get when you have to get 7, 8%. You know.
Yep.
And I think that's what's most impressive about this is it doesn't come off as thin. You know, for all the qualifiers we're giving it, it doesn't come off as thin whatsoever.
It has body.
Yeah, I'm getting every ounce of it that I expect, and it's delivering fantastically. But it does feel like a 5% beer. You know what I mean?
Yep. Is it New England Vacation?
No.
What is it?
Staycation.
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember what the fucking. I think it's called New Englanders Vacation.
Yeah, or the Galaxy one. What you think of this whole series, and what's your favorite one? And if you have any extras out of the other ones, give them to Mike, because he needs to try the originals. Yes. And nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook.
Haven't we reviewed these on our channel at some point?
I hope so, because it's going to make this joke even funnier.
Only for you.
Yes. Like, comment, and subscribe. In the comments, let us know if you remember us doing it, because we probably won't go do our homework and check ourselves. And check out Beers with Reed. And once he posts new videos, or once I post his new videos, and you need to get me the new videos, and those notification bells, ding ding. And I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Reed.
And this is Nerdsense. That was a good joke. That was a good joke. But again,
I hear the venom in Sean's voice.
2 videos. You hear the what?
I hear the venom in your voice.
2 videos for the price of 1, baby.
Are you gonna release this all as one video? Just be like,
Nah. I'll probably cut it and just say go to the next one if you want to watch them both.
All right, so you do get the last laugh.
Always.
Jesus.
If I could only trick you guys into doing 2 outros. And I'm Sean, and this is Nerdsense. Gotcha.
Jesus Christ.